Hello and welcome back to Pokémon Leaf Green version. In the last episode, we took down the third gym leader of the Kanto region, Lieutenant Search. And in this episode, we're going to be going over to Route 11 and Diglet's Cave. But just before that, when exploring Vermilion City, I forgot to cover this. In this house, right next to the Pokemon Center, here we have the Fishing Guru. I'm the Fishing Guru. I simply love fishing. Can't bear to go without. Tell me, do you like to fish? I guess so. I don't really in real life, but cool. I went fishing with my friends, so I guess. But he will give you the old rod. Now let's just give it a quick demonstration. So with this old rod, we're gonna go to the TM items pocket. Might as well just register. And we're gonna press select, and obviously we're gonna start fishing. And sometimes you don't get anything, so you're going to gotta get lucky. But eventually, it'll say Pokemon on the hook, and as soon as that pops up, you're gonna wanna reel it in as soon as possible by pressing A. Now, with the old rod, it is the worst rod in the game. There are two other rods after this, the good rod and the super rod. The old rod mainly will only be able to catch Magikarps, but on some routes you are also able to catch Tentacle and Horsey and stuff like that. So, just saying, I will go over in a route if there is something new to catch with the old rod. But here we have Route 11. Now, let's go over the encounters. Before, on another route, I said you were able to catch Sandshrew, but turns out it is exclusive to Leaf Green, and Ekans is exclusive to Fire Red. So, Sandshrew is a ground type, gets 8 match later on, as its stats aren't really that good, and here's Ekans. Pretty much the same as Sandshrew, but it's a poison type and gets 8 match later on. The stats aren't that good. They evolve pretty early, around level 25. I'm pretty sure Ekans evolves at 24, and so does Sandshrew. So, yeah, these two, they could be alright if you give them some good TMs, I guess. But, I don't know. Honestly, if I were you, I'd just get Nidoking over Ekans if you're going to have a poison type on your team, as Nidoking is the best poison type in this game. If you're just going for poison, obviously, like Victory Bell, I would say is the best grass type in the game. Maybe Venusaur, I'm not really sure, but yeah. We haven't used Thrash yet, so there we go. I'm pretty sure it's 90 power, and just keeps going. it just keeps on going. But the main new Pokemon you are able to catch here is Drowsy. Now, there's a 25% encounter rate if you obviously finding it here, and it evolves into one of the creepiest Pokemon, Hypno. And I've talked about it previously in one of the previous episodes in this walkthrough. Saying that it's the Predavile Pokemon, and it may seem a bit crazy, but there's an event later on, and let's just leave it at that. So yeah, Drowsy's a Psychic type Pokemon, but later on, I mean, he doesn't really learn that many great moves, and there's just better Psychic types that you're able to find in this game. If you want to use a Psychic type, I don't suggest Drowsy, really, as we've already had Abra, so if you're able to catch, if you're able to trade, then fully evolve him like that. And I'd say Kadabra, which is the evil form of Abra, like the middle stage evolution. Honestly, I'd say Kadabra is better than Hypno in terms of levels. I mean, not levels, but like level up moves and just stats, really. But this guy, I have never won before. Why is he? I was gonna say, why is he asking me for a battle? But we kind of talked to him. What the hell is that next to him? Like a pile of dirt. He's never won a battle. I mean, I'm surprised you've got a Growlithe. Head back to Viridian Forest and you can make all the bug catchers cry. But yeah, honestly, we'll be able to catch Growlithe later on. He's a fire type and can be pretty good. honestly, I use him in Heart Gold, and he's a great team member. Rush is just amazing. But yeah, in Leaf Green, you obviously have Vulpix and Fire Red Square Leaf, but I'll talk more about them, you know, later on. But let's just say, actually, I think it's Fire Red, you have Vulpix, and Leaf Green, you have Square Leaf. I'm not sure at the moment, that's how come I'm saying wait until when we're actually able to find them, then I can guarantee which one. I'm not really sure at the moment. But I'm more of a Square Leaf fan than Vulpix, to be honest. But you know, Toxicated is our highest level, so I believe we can kind of take him back, you know, to the back of our party and give some of our other team members a chance. And Meowth's ability, yeah, he has pickup, which will he'll randomly pick up items. You just take them off him, and you know, you get some free items off him. So we're honestly just gonna be battling like all the people on this route. You don't have to, but it's good experience. But the main importance is later on in the video. And with that guy is down, and he had a Voltorb and a Magnemite. Flytrap didn't really fare good against it, so yeah, he kind of fainted. It's a bit like stupid of me to have just kept him in there, but yeah. No, there's no hidden item back there. I'm quite surprised. But in here, up the stairs. Oh, oops! I didn't mean to do that. If you talk to this guy, hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. This is the same guy that gave us the running shoes from our mom. He delivered them to us. But if you've caught 30 Pokemon, this guy will, you know, he will give you the item finder, which will let you find hidden items that you are unable to see. We have not caught 30, we've caught 10, but I just thought I'd let you know that that's there. And with that, I'm going to take on the rest of the trainers on this route, and I'll be back once I've done so. At level 25, your Water Turtle, if you use him on your team, will want to learn the move Rapid Spin, an attack that frees the user from Bind, Wrath, Leech Seed, and Spikes. I don't suggest that you give it to your Water Turtle, as it's pretty weak, and you know, it's not very likely for you to, you know, have that Bind, Wrath, and all that on you. And honestly, just deal with it. Rapid Spin's just not very good. Okay, so that should be everyone on this route defeated. And I saved this Pokeball, and it's an extra defense. So here are the levels after. I basically just used Shell Shock, and well, Flytrap kind of fainted to a Magnemite, like I already said. So I'm gonna put Hurricane up front. Now, let me just check. Is there a hidden item? No, I don't think so. But inside here, Diglet's cave. Oh, wait there, actually. We missed the Pokeball. That's kind of awkward. It was an awakening. Now to going for real. As you come in here, I suggest you put on repels, as obviously by the title of the cave, there's going to be some Diglets coming out at ya. So we have 35 repels. I knew I bought some more, but I didn't realise we'd have that many. Well, isn't this a surprise? Diglett dug this long tunnel. It goes right to Viridian City, they tell me. Okay, so in here, you will be able to find Diglett and its evolved form, Dugtrio. Now, these two Pokemon have very low health overall. They have some of the lowest health in the game, with the base HP total being very low. I believe it's like 60, and usually a Pokemon will have about 80 or 90, I believe. Or obviously above that. But yeah, those two are very fast and have good physical attack and low health. So if they get hit, they're most likely going to die. But if they don't get hit, then just hope you can try and sweep through people, which I guess could happen, but I don't really know if it's that big anyway. But anyways, in here, if you have an Abra, you can try this kid in here, and he will give you a Mr. Mime. But the main thing, if you keep cutting down these cut trees and come all the way down here, I'll repel off, and talk to this guy. Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. If your Pokédex is complete data on 10 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward. So, if it's, yeah, he says, have you gathered data on at least 10 kinds of Pokemon? Say yes. Great, you have caught or owned 10 kinds of Pokemon. Congratulations, here you go. And he'll give you HM05. Now, if you have just under 10, then just go into the route right outside here. Catch a Pidgey, a Caterpie, a Weedle, a Rattata, and that should do good enough. Or if your Pokemon are close to evolving, that also counts. As obviously we haven't caught 10 Pokemon, but our Pokemon have evolved, and it's good because we have exactly 10, so we didn't have to catch any more. Up here, no, there's not an item, but now the big thing is we gotta go all the way back to Cerulean, so I'll be back with you once we're over there. Also, another big thing in Diglet's cave is that if you haven't defeated Lieutenant Surge yet, these are two of the best Pokemon to do so, and maybe just get rid of them after. As if you do have that 5% encounter rate actually give you some luck, and you do find a Dugtrio, it will range from level 29 to level 31. So you're almost guaranteed to absolutely sweep Lieutenant Surge. Say you catch a level 31 Dugtrio, his level 24 Raichu isn't going to be able to do anything to you. And with that, we are back in Cerulean City. Now, we haven't actually went over the HM that we just got, which I'll do right when we get into position. Now, this is the whole reason I said to watch this episode before, you know, going into the next area, as you will almost guarantee you don't like need it to beat the game, but it's gonna help you 100%. So I'll be going to the TM case. This is HM05 for Flash. Now Meowth is able to learn it, so here's another great reason about catching a Meowth. And just get rid of a move, you know, that you're not using. And this HM for Flash will clear dark caves, so you'll be able to see clearly. So with that, hope you've enjoyed, and next time we'll be going over to the next route, being Route 9. So if you're excited for that, let me know, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.